Okay, that should be it. That was so weird. I have to mess around with the computer settings. Seems like I probably just haven't like dialed in a good OS for that, but we're here. We're in the quarry. Figure I'd do a little short stream. Got completely sidetracked with trying to figure out an issue with the HD box, which I was able to finish my division upload that I had set up from yesterday when I ran into the debacle, which I posted on my YouTube page, which was amazing. I was able to capture some kind of semi HDR. It was like HDR in game, but it was like Elgato's upgrade. The way they snuck it in, it's like it's okay, but it's not what I really wanted, to be honest, versus what's on the screen. So I ordered a new capture card, um, and just to test out and like the comparisons between the two to see how they work. If the other one works that well, I already talked to those people before at TwitchCon, and I'll just reach out to them and see if they what I need to do, partner with them and do like maybe some social media movement. So that wouldn't be that hard, honestly. Where I'm at nowadays, I just gotta reach out to them. So, but getting into the quarry, not where my beautiful tomorrow might be. I'm looking at a awesome puzzle that's ahead of us, and you can see that it's division by a few, and we're gonna have to learn these combinations as we go through them. Rudy went into the very weird step ladder, went around the saw bend, which we had to open a whole bunch of stuff, and now we're here, and it's gonna be like pretty much a pretty long situation, but we're gonna have to make a choice at least with 50-50 bends and situationable points. But knowing where the balance is, and I'm starting to notice the coalescence between that home beacon blink. Sometimes you can hear it. Speaking of which, turn up the sounds. I can hear like Tropics, which reminds me, Tropico 2 is going to be coming out soon, and I'm very excited about that. I was kind of bummed out that they pushed back. Oh, geez, what was it? I was kind of a little bit excited about it. I think Sinking Cities. They it doesn't seem like they released it at all. Yeah, they pushed it back to like next month, which was supposed to be out like last week, Thursday. Okay, I like that beacon point. We have no clue which way to go, but I mean groups of two, right? Except for that odd one. Uh, looks like a start of a really cool wave. Tony, how are you doing? Pretty good. A little tired, but like I figured I'd stream a little bit and see if I can figure this game out. Crack the puzzles of the witness. Okay, so I think I figured out a little bit of a pattern. I just gotta stay focused with it. If this one's not gonna give me enough odds, I'm gonna have to make a decision of a division. So keep 2 and 2 and the opposite with the little, I guess, pick up Apple or Ajax or whatever the hell that game was back in the day. People used to play with like marbles stuff. The terminology is don't lose your marbles, Johnny. Because before that was a game. Damn it, Johnny would get really pissed sometimes when he would lose because he was a poor sport. I mean, I get it though. I've lost my cool, so I can't speak upon Johnny's. I know, right? It does it for me too. But for some reason, it kind of makes sense to me sometimes. Like other times, I do look into it, and I'm like trying to figure out like the. This doesn't seem like the right pattern. This does remind me of like Nickelodeon Orange though. And trying to think what would be the best situation to try to keep this organized. Okay, thank goodness. The sandwich of 3-ish. But how are you doing, Tony? As I try to figure this puzzle out. That kind of works. Looks aesthetic to the eyes. Let's see here. Oh man. Okay, so this one seems to be complicated. I'm gonna try to absorb this. I feel like one of those lines is gonna be cancelled out. You know, I start with a tidal wave or something like that before. Oh, nice. We can get that last switch. It's like I almost don't want to freaking like finish this puzzle. At the same time, I do. Nice. Man, no one seems to be around at all. That's good though. Oh, right on. Me too. Sometimes I'm just as confused, Tony. Just one of those crazy puzzle games. I feel like I am with these games. I'm like totally like that Rain Man Savant where I'm just like I don't know why, but it just totally makes sense to me. I guess I used to look at those hidden puzzles too, like when I was younger, and I'd figure them out hella fast. Looked at a picture and it just stood out, and I was like, oh yeah, I see it. It's right there. Oh, the white light balls are like the ones that are like canceling out because they're like another portion of the puzzle. It's like there's it seems like trial and error, but it shows you when you fail too sometimes, which is pretty cool of a system. Figured I take the scenic route. What the? Oh, I guess we gotta go back. Yeah, I would definitely encourage it. Plus, it's just like really great, like way to make your brain think outside the box. And if you get stuck, you can just watch my streams. The joys of playback. Oh, there's a panel behind there. Guess I got a little overzealous. Hey, Dalen. How's it hanging? Hmm. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like Borderlands a little bit. It's really cool though. It's easy to get lost into. It makes great like thumbnails and stuff. All right, I got some. Nope. Huh. Man. You know, I was hoping I'd have a lot more energy, but I have been running a little bit like low on energy doing everything I've been throughout projects. It's like shit, I want to complete these puzzles, but it's like even my brain's getting tired at this point in time. Because that is one thing about these things that I will have to insist that is like kind of like Skyrim. If anyone's played like any of the Elder Scrolls, you'll know that it's one of those games that you really put a wealth worth of your own, I guess, cranium power into, like use, like your human um, computing or CPU, HPU. Yes, there we go. Yeah, your HPU starts to bog down. But at least, I mean, if anything, this is nice, a nice little sweet short one. If I can get this one laser running, I'll be happy. We can end this, like, I'll be like, alright, sweet. Did this. Okay, the beeping sound sounds promising. Yes! The insanity ends and starts anew. Hmm. I guess I can try the horseshoe technique. Not too shabby. Sometimes they use it. Hmm. Hmm. Can't really break this one down quite yet. Oh, no worries. You have a nice one, Tony. We don't catch up anytime sooner. Vita Zen. Darn. There we go. It's so weird. We're gonna create another laser. Feels like just yesterday we really didn't have a lot of them. Now every room we go into, we have at least one or somewhere nearby. Hmm. I think I want to put my thinking cap on the other one because I can barely kind of focus and it's kind of straining a little bit. This will SEO just perfect with the tree. Looking like it's a laser light show for it. But let's get that laser before I bounce. Because there's so much more I feel like I'm missing in those areas. wonder what the code is, because it's blinking in the middle, like maybe I need to, by any luck, cut off the very top one. Oh crap, yay. Come on, laser light show. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it there, everyone.